Good morning, Toastmasters.
Thank you.
Good morning.
It's been a while. It's rusty.
The night I won my Oscar. While I was growing up in India, as a kid, I used to read a lot of newspapers, magazines, and watch TV channels. So one thing I noticed in common was everything, every newspaper, every magazine covers, every TV channel was covering three kinds of people. The film stars, and the cricket players, in other words, sports personalities, and the politicians. As a kid, I didn't understand much about politics, but I started playing cricket. But I'll save my topic on cricket for next speech, maybe, because that would be right timing as the World Cup of Cricket is coming next month. Coming to the movies, there are a lot of movies, tons and tons of movies gets released each and every week in India. So most of you may be familiar with Bollywood, which is known to the rest of the world as Indian movies. But India, different states have movies like Hollywood, Tollywood, Mollywood, and you can call it, if the state names, whatever the state name starts with, the first letter and Hollywood, right? So that's how it goes. So many small industries where they're making tons and tons of movies. So what it means is, if my math is correct, approximately India's producing 1,000 movies a year, which means 20 movies a week. So like a movie buff like me can choose my binge movie watching by picking and choosing the best movie which is releasing that week. So one of the things I realized from the young age is I can be something. I can be somebody who is appearing in the magazine covers. So I was teaching my subconscious mind with saying, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And then started my journey with initially cricket, as I said. Then slowly started watching lots and lots of movies. The reason a lot of us watch movies are not because we all want to get into the movie industry or something. It is an easy access for entertainment in India. So we didn't have the earlier days much of a grounds nearby to play cricket or watch actual cricket, professional cricket teams. So what we do is we couple of friends sneak out of the classroom or go to the nearby movie theater and watch movies. So that's an easy part. Then my interest grew into writing the script for a movie at an young age. Like I started writing a small story and started imagining like how the characters would play, what are the ways we can glue this to make it an interesting story and a new one. And then I realized when talking to my friends around the age of 20 that to become a scriptwriter it needs more practice. So one of my friends suggested, why can't you give it a shot with songwriting? So then I gave it a try. So I used to take popular songs, I used to write it with my own words and just to try to float it around with my friends and see that, hey, can you sing that song with these words and see how it sounds? Does it fit in with the music? So like most of our friends, some used to really mock at me saying, what are you trying to do? And some others used to encourage me saying, go on, you have some career in that. So what I started doing and started learning by all these processes is when I really met the person, finally when I was trying to meet a real person who's from a film industry who has written many songs. I'll take a break here and come back to talk about the Indian movies. Some of you may not be familiar with how the Indian movies are loaded with. How many of you have watched the Bollywood movies here? Quite a few. Maybe if you need, definitely if you want to give it a try, ask me. I can give you some Netflix suggestions or lend you some of the DVDs. The Bollywood movies interestingly has the songs loaded in it. You would be seeing the main characters running around the trees and singing for each other. So that's what it is known for. It's known for a lot of imagination, a lot of songs, a lot of fight sequences, and then the story comes here and there. That's why the movie time tends to be more than 2 hours. So when I said the songs which appears in the movies, it's not separate soundtrack or something. So one friend encouraged me to continue to write more and more songs. And then finally I met a real guy who used to be the songwriter for the film industry. What he said is, why can't you go ahead and start writing a poetry collection which would be your address to reach out to a lot of people. You can say you are a poet, you have written a lot of books, or you have written so many things, and then slowly you can get into the songwriting. So what I have learned the whole experience is, I started with movie making at the beginning, and then slowly it took me to songwriting, and slowly it took me to my journey towards the poetry, right? So it encouraged me to finally write my own book of poetry collection and publish it 10 years back. So just, I wanted to share this with all of you. Thank you so much.